Hi guys, welcome to my channel. The topic is something that I'm really passionate about, and the topic is tips and tricks of growing your hair long and healthy. Now, I have been somebody who's had hair of this length till the time I was in school. So my hair care journey, my hair growth journey only happened after coming out from school when I was in college, and it did take me a long time to have the length that I have. Now I'll show you the length of my hair. If you can see, this is the length of my hair today, and I'm like finally at the stage where I can say that I have long hair. Now there are a few things that are really important and a few things that have helped me when I've kept it in mind when I was growing my hair, and I'm really hoping that these tips will help you out too. So let's begin. The very first tip, and probably the most important tip that I can give you, is eating healthy. If you eat healthy, your body will be healthy, and if your body is healthy, ultimately it is going to be reflected in your hair. Now make sure you're taking lot of fresh fruits, lot of fresh vegetables, because those are really the founding blocks not only of your hair but also for your entire body. If you have a healthy body, you will be having healthy hair, absolutely no doubt about it. What is especially important is you take your vitamins well. Now you can actually take an external supplement after having it recommended from your doctor, because vitamin B12 and biotin especially really help in hair growth. So yes, that is naturally present in fresh fruits and vegetables, but if you are somebody who is not really into eating fruits and vegetables, you can always go for a good vitamin recommendation. Now the second part is coming to washing your hair. Now I have seen lot of people who wash their hair on a daily basis, and guys, that is really not necessary. You can actually wash your hair like every alternate days, or even if you give a 2-day gap, that is even alright. You don't need to wash it every day. The oils that your roots produce and something that you're like ew about is actually for the health benefit of your hair. So let those oils come in. You can actually take a brush and help in distributing that the oil that is actually caused by your roots, and that will help you grow your hair. Now the third tip that I can think of is after washing your hair. Now make sure after you wash your hair, you do not comb it instantly. Let it stay for some time, because after washing your hair is at its most delicate self, and if it is going to be delicate, and if you're like brushing it really hard, or you're using your normal comb to brush it out, it is actually going to do more damage than help your hair out. So let it stay for some time, let it dry out naturally for some time. Avoid heat, avoid hair dryers, that again does a lot of damage. Air dry your hair, naturally let it dry. There is nothing like using your natural air to dry your hair out. And after that, make sure you're using a white tooth comb. A white tooth comb will help you to easen that pressure out, that the small tooth combs generally tend to do, and which is not really good for your hair. So yes, use a white tooth comb, and gently, like you treat your hair like silk. That is what I suggest, because when you treat your hair well, you'll ultimately be taking care of it on your own. So yes, use a white tooth comb and gently begin at the bottom of your hair. If you have any knots, start from the bottom and eventually go at the top. And again, when you're normally combing your hair, you can actually use a brush like that. This is what I use from my hair, and it has a cushioning, so it will never be harsh on your hair. It will always have a gentle effect. Try combing with a normal hair and try combing with a hairbrush. You will notice the difference on your own. So yes, use a white tooth comb and for your hair that are like wet, and use a hairbrush when your hair are not wet. The next tip that I have is oiling your hair. Guys, oiling your hair is extremely important for the overall health of your hair. Your roots need the nourishment, and we youngsters, I don't know why oiling seems to be a very task that we tend to avoid, but make sure you actually do it. Do it once a week, do it twice a week, but make sure you're oiling your hair. And especially when it comes to growing your hair out, I have found that castor oil really helped me like anything. That is the holy grail product when it comes to growing your hair. Castor oil in itself is a little heavy as an oil, so you can actually mix it up with coconut oil and then apply it to the roots. You don't really need to apply it to the length of your hair. Use it on your roots, use it on the end parts of your hair. That is itself, because your ends are one that need nourishment, they are the ones that gets dry, and your roots, because they are the ones that will actually have the hair come out really nice and nourished. The growth that you get after using castor oil is amazing. The rate at which your hair will grow will also be much greater than it will be on a regular hair oil. Now, castor oil is something you can use twice a week, or if not twice a week, you can use it on a Sunday or a Saturday previous day. I prefer leaving my hair oil on for like at least one day. And another most important thing is that every time you're washing your hair, make sure you oil it up at least for half an hour before washing. Because if your hair is something like it is dry, or it is not really great in shape, then oiling it will tend to make it little bit stronger. And oil it and then wash it off with your normal shampoo. Now that is something that I will really recommend that you do. Now another important thing is using ties. I'm sure on a daily basis even you guys like tie your hair up, but you get those ties which has elastic in it or rubber bands. Now stay away from them, because those are the ones that do most damage. Now you will have a lot of breakage when it comes to using your hair ties which has elastic and rubber bands in it. Guys, just avoid it. Use ones which have like cloth on it. If you have hair, just buy them specifically. Buy hair ties which actually have the cloth covering. You have so much variety in market. Now you can actually use it, that is readily available. So yes, that will be another one of my tips. So these are the tips and tricks that I have used personally when it comes to growing my hair long, and I really hope that you will actually use some of them and they will help you with your hair growth story. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you again in my next one. Make sure that you hit the like button, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you next time. Till then, bye bye.